conference. Item number 4.
I make a motion to approve item number 4 on our agenda.
I will second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall to approve item 4 on the agenda, to approve the minutes of the January 27th meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
And 5.
Motion by, I make a motion to approve the number, oh my gosh, so sorry, number 5 on our agenda.
I'll second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall to approve item 5 on the agenda, approve the cash disbursements, electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 6.
I make a motion to approve item number 6 on our agenda.
I'll second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall, to approve item 6 on the agenda, to ratify or approve the seminar requests and/or payments for seminar requests. Questions or comments? Yes, Vera.
Yes, I see one of the trainings for Deborah Strong is LGBTQ. And is that like for gender identity? Isn't that something to do with that, or
No.
what does that mean?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Well, it's not new and on me.
So,
We love acronyms and abbreviations, so.
so that's that's. Do you know anything about it, or maybe?
I don't know
Betsy?
anything about it. You'd have to check with the, you could check with the district attorney and.
Sounds interesting, you know, how to deal maybe with gender identity and other gender identities,
Mhm.
and so that sounds,
well,
to me, worthwhile anyway.
Any good training is good training. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 7.
I make a motion to approve item number 7 on the agenda.
I'll second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall to approve item 7 on the agenda, to support the request from Jason Miller, Director of Tax Claim, to exonerate Susquehanna County tax collectors from collecting the county 2015 delinquent county tax returns in the amount of $460,000. Questions or comments? Yes.
Can you explain more what that means, to exonerate from collecting $460,000?
Yes, it exonerates the tax collectors. At the end of the year, the tax collectors now are no longer responsible for collecting the delinquent taxes. Now it comes to the county and the county handles them.
So right now, we have $460,000 delinquent,
Yes.
and how does that compare with last year at this time?
Yeah, it's similar. It might be up a little bit, but it's similar to last year. It
So
usually
it's-
runs about the same.
So usually runs about the same, but it might be higher.
It's a little bit,
So looks
yeah.
like there's people in our county that are having trouble with paying their taxes despite, you know, all of the gas revenues that we supposedly have.
Well, there's still a lot of people unemployed.
And even though we still have a lot of people unemployed despite the presence of the gas industry.
Right.
So that's something to note.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 8.
I make a motion to approve item number 8 on the agenda.
I will second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall to approve the purchase of a 2016 Explorer from New Holland at a price of $20,654, CoStar's pricing, 50% paid through federal, 40% paid through the state, and only 10% from the county. Questions or comments? Yes.
Do you have a department that's gonna go to?
Children and youth, I'm sorry.
So what does that mean? Children and youth are using this particular Explorer?
Yes, they have, Children and Youth has a fleet of vehicles that they use for their caseworkers and for their people to do business. And actually, we're trading in one of their old vehicles that has like 150,000 miles on it to get this new one.
And how many are in the fleet for children and youth?
I think there's like 4 or 5 vehicles. All in favor? Aye. Item number 9.
I make a motion to approve item number 9 on our agenda.
I'll second that. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Hall to approve item 9 on the agenda, to renew the LexisNexis Prison Solution beginning March 1st, 2016 through February 28th, 2018 at a cost of $540 per month. Questions or comments?
And what is LexisNexis?
It's all the legal software we need for referencing and for court orders and for court docs that we need for processing.
And how's the prison population at this point? Are you full, or you have some?
No, we're not full. We still have room in it.
And what's the max you can hold over there, would you say?
I think it's about 100.
100 people, that's it?
Yeah.
That includes women and men?
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 10.
I make a motion to approve item number 10 on our agenda.
I'll second that. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's open them up and see what we got here. Let's start with
Number 1.
number 1. Start with number 1, see if we can get rid of some of the old junk around here.
I'm gonna read the whole thing.
Yep.
I, Shane Lewis, am putting a bid in on the 2009 Ford E450 CDL vehicle, miles 157,933. The bid on this vehicle is $250.
Okay, that is the only bid we have for that, so I will entertain a motion to award the bid.
I second it.
Okay, motion and second, any questions? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And this is awarded to Shane for $250.
This is a bid for the 2010 E350. The miles are 174,000. Cosmello Auto Sales, $201.
Okay, that's one of the E350s. Let's see what the other one is there. You know what the mileage difference is between those two vehicles?
It's right here. This one's 140,962 miles. 2010 E350.
Yeah.
And this is from Cosmello's Auto Sales for $801.
All right.
But he has 201 written, because it looks like an E. Is it, maybe it's supposed to be 2. He has 2, and it looks like an E.
So it's an 801 to me.
Looks like an 801.
All right, and then we got one more there. That's the 2008. So we got two bids for the 2010s. There's two 2010s. So I'll make a motion to award the 2010 Ford E350s, both of those to Cosmello Auto Sales, one for $801, one for $201.
I second that.
Okay, questions or comments?
Are
Yes.
these all operating vehicles at this time?
They're not operational.
They're not operational?
They're basically scrap.
Oh, they're basically scrapped.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, this is for the 2008 E350 miles. This says bus on the envelope.
Yep.
Okay. 171,751 miles
Yep.
for $200.
Okay, that's the only one we have for that, so I'll make a motion to approve that one.
I second it.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Hall, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve that one to Cosmo Auto Sales for $200. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. This is for the 2006 Ford F-450.
I, Shane Lewis, and I'm placing a bid on the 2006 F-450 plow truck with dump box. The bid is $2,550.
Okay. We have several bids on this one. Nobody wants a bus, everybody wants a little dump truck.
This is from Sam Cosmello's 2006 Ford, $3,001.
Okay.
This is from David Depew, $3,225.
Keep going in the right direction anyway.
Stony Mountain Tractor Parts is placing a bid for $4,355.50. David Stone.
Well, you keep jumping by $1,000, we'll be doing pretty good.
bid for the dump truck, Brian, $17,500.
What? 17,000?
Okay,
Correct.
Yeah.
Alan Sivers would like to place a bid of $5,011 on the 2006. I must have already opened this one.
yep. All right, so the high bid, Brian, how do you say your last name?
Zimbrisky.
Zimbrisky. Highest bid is for Brian Zimbrisky for $17,500. I'll make a motion to approve that one.
I second it.
Any questions or comments? Yes.
And that's for the 2006 Ford F-50?
No, it's for the 2008. Oh,
2006. I wrote down the wrong year.
all right, you still good with the bid price for 2006? You got 2008 on here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2006. I screwed up. That's why I
Right,
came.
all right.
Yeah, do you want to go lower?
No, Diana, you don't get to do that. The bid is the bid, you know you put the wrong year on it. So, with that mistake, do you still want your bid to go through?
Yeah, because if I don't, then I lose it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
so 2006
Yeah.
F-450 for $17,500. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, you
And then
now
you have a
own a
question-
truck.
Yeah, I have a question about it. It's 2006, right?
Yep,
Ford F-450, it's a
Right.
dump truck.
yes.
So we had bids all the way from 2,000 to 17,000.
Yep,
That's a big range. And then are you also going to say that's inoperable and scrap metal?
no.
That one?
That one was not.
No, that one's operable.
That one's operable. So what about the other 1, 2, 3, 4? They were all scrap too, or
Well, they're considered pretty much scrap, disposable.
disposable?
Yeah.
And how do you have vehicles that have 157,000, 174,000 that become scrap? They were used in the county?
They were used, all those buses are Trehab buses that were used.
These are all buses?
Yeah, yeah, except for the last one, which was the dump truck. So the buses, what happens is when they get a certain mileage on them, they then park them, and then they start taking parts off them to keep the rest of the fleet running until they put them out for bid and get rid of them.
I see, so you don't keep maintaining like most people do,
No, 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 no.
200,000 miles?
No, no, no. The state PennDOT program requires that you cycle them at a certain point. Okay. Any other public comment? Yes,
There's
sir.
a Lime support, oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
no,
go ahead.
There's a Lime support meeting on Monday night, the 15th, at 6 o'clock at the chiropractor's office in South Montrose, Dr. Jennifer Weller-Button, and that's open to the public, Lime support group meeting.
What time is that meeting?
6 o'clock,
And at what date?
the 15th, Monday.
And is that something you were gonna message about or no? Was this you first, you knew about it?
I can send out a reminder if that helps everybody.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's okay, I just didn't know if it was part
Yes.
of.
It wasn't part of the
This
agenda, I
is
was
not-
telling Vera about it, and Vera said you should announce that at the meeting so everyone knows.
Oh, okay.
And this is not to do with the Lyme Support Task Force that we're putting
Okay.
together. This is a
the
different group of
support group.
people, the support group,
Okay.
yes. And I talked to Phyllis Constance, who was a member of that, on the phone this morning, and talking about the task force that we're trying to get set up. And she's like, I talked to her, and she reminded me the meeting was Monday night, so I'm just
Because
passing
I
that
knew
along.
Jenny was at the meeting and that's what I was gonna.
Who was?
Jenny.
Okay.
Let's see, what about the other meeting, or didn't you want to tell about it?
We can tell about that. Mr. Arden Tewksbury from Pro Agriculture contacted me yesterday, and he's having a press conference on Tuesday at Perkins Restaurant in Tunkhannock at 1 o'clock to talk about the price of dairy, of milk, the milk products.
Did you say who he's meeting with?
The press, he just told me he's meeting with the press.
Oh, Casey ain't gonna show up, be there?
Pardon me?
Is Casey gonna be there?
He didn't mention any senators being there. He did tell me that all 3 Wyoming County Commissioners will be there. And he's just trying to get farmers, people that are supportive of farmers, to come and be at the press conference. So 1 o'clock at Perkins on, I said Tuesday, 16th.
Vera?
Also, I want to be able to talk about, it's on the front page of the Independent, pipeline squeezing out the maple sugar farm In New Milford on 3 Lakes Road, this is the Holleran family and the Zephyr family. We have families in our county that have been eminent domain for the Constitution pipeline. And their land has been taken from them by force, even though they have said no. They've gone to court, and they've had a judge rule in favor of the company. So we have now families that are standing for 9 days, not just the Hollerans and the Zephyrs, and we have other families in the community standing for 9 days, and I've been there for 9 days, to stop the pipeline going through the maple sugar bush. There's a whole forest there. This is their business, and they are going to plow through 100-foot or more of the trees, besides all the other areas in our county. So I would like to invite both of you, Betsy and Alan, and Mary Ann, who's not here, and everybody else in the audience, to please come and visit these families and see what they're going through. This is private property rights that are being assaulted. These are people whose business is being assaulted by an industry that is for profit. They've gotten eminent domain, which is supposed to be for the public good, but it's for profits for this industry. And now this is one of dozens of pipelines in our county, and dozens more can come. We have pipelines next to pipelines. This is a 30-inch pipeline going through. So please come, visit. You can stay as long as you want. There's food available. They're there from about 7 o'clock to maybe 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It's right behind the Zephyr home, 2131 3 Lakes Road, New Milford. And learn as much as you can and see and hear the stories. We've had great coverage with media from Scranton to Binghamton, news articles, news shows, and Wilkes-Barre showing what's happening here. It may go national also, because this is an outrage of what's happening to a number of families, and more people are getting tired of being taken over by this industry's needs. And their needs are basically insatiable. It just continues. Right now we have families that may have 3 pipelines in their backyards. So I'm asking for that, for help with that, and to be able to visit. Also, we have families that are going to court. February 22nd, the Scott Ely family endemic, the Ray Hubert family endemic, to fight for their water and to show that Cabot Oil and Gas has contaminated their water, which DEP has verified since 2009. Please come to the court. It's open to the public. February 22nd, Scranton, federal court. It'll be a jury trial. We want to be able to show, we have hundreds of exhibits, dozens of witnesses to show what is happening to dozens of families in our county in dozens of townships. It's not just Dimmock. It's also Lenox and also Franklin Forks, Rush, Montrose area, Bridgewater. There's all kinds of things going on. Please come to this trial and support these families. It'll be 20 days. 10 days for them, 10 days for Cabot to prove their case. Meanwhile, DEP has verified this case. So they want to show to everyone with a jury how they have been damaged. They can't still use their water. Has to be replaced on a daily basis.
Okay, thank you, Vera. Anybody else? Motion to adjourn?
Yeah, second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
Do I need to sign that?
Those you need to sign, yes.